Good afternoon, campers, YouTubers, people who live as nomads and RVs. So, update on the 77 Ventura remodeling. Today is the day I finally get to do the painting, and I've been so involved in trying to get things moving that I have been neglectful on my recordings. So, I've already started painting, but I guess I just want to give you an update. I am spray painting rather than rolling because it's I don't know. I find it's a nicer finish in terms of in terms of the application, and it goes faster. So once you get the right consistency, which I'm learning, I've done some car spraying before, but I'm using this fancy little guy, Great Buy at Harbor Freight, which is my new favorite store here in the U.S. Anyway, it's called a Kraus and Becker. This little beauty is $25. And I was a little frustrated because it wasn't going as well as anticipated. However, um, that's because I did not mix down the primer properly. So practice on primer is what I'm doing, and so things are going okay. Now those get very blotchy, splatting all over the place, but now I've diluted to the maximum. So for a primer, it's 24 seconds with this little cup. So this is how you measure it. Here's a little cup that you use. You dilute it until the timer, and then there's a chart in the book that tells you, for a primer, 24 to 28 seconds, that should be empty. You fill it, start the timer, and then empty, and it should be in between there. I actually did on the high side, so it gets thicker. 24 seconds? No, 24 seconds would be thinner. So I did 24 seconds, and still it wasn't enough. And it was, so I actually added more water, and so I'm closer to 20 seconds, and now it's finally working properly. And now the results are coming like a proper spray gun like I used to. So at first I was discouraged. I thought it was the unit, but it's not the unit; it's the user. Um, so be mindful of that. I recommend sprayer once you get used to it. And of course, I did it I did everywhere because it's just a primer. It's fine, and just brush down any of the what do you call it, drips and whatnot, runs. So no big deal. So we'll practice this primer, and then we'll do the real deal with with the paint. But that said, everything is pretty much done here. All new paneling everywhere except for where it didn't need it, obviously. And so new covers, there's new facing on those covers. Everything's been taped up. I got rid of that vent because I blew up that vent when I was fixing the roof. And it's okay anyway because this is not going to be a sleep area. This is going to be an entertainment area. So TV's actually going to be mounted up here, facing down. This is going to be our bed area slash living room area, and then kitchen, bathroom. This is going to be storage, little baskets, little juice baskets, and then TV, soundbar, etc. So that's where we're at with that. And anyway, I'll give you an update on how we're doing with the painting. Should be going pretty good. So, stay tuned.